This is part 2 of our Zona, the Secrets of Chernobyl gameplay. In the last video, we finally got our first secret from the first secret location. Now let's see if we can't ramp our character up a little bit and make our way towards that second secret location. Okay, so now we are at the research station. I'm going to discard this, or at least put the token on it, because it still counts as my secret. So here we go. So I gained 900 money. Although actually, let me check that, because maybe that's like the risk reward. It's like, if you hold on to it, it counts. Oh no, because I gain a secret, yeah. So I'm going to do that. I gain $900, which is obviously a lot. So cool. I'm going to rest. So this reduces down to 1. Might as well. But I also get to buy and heal and all this fun stuff. Oh yeah, and this came off from last turn. Oh yeah, right, and the items shuffle over at the end of that turn. I think I forgot that again, but I don't know. It's just myself, so it's not really the end of the world here. Oh yeah, right, because I bought one. Yeah. So let's... Oof, organization over here is getting a little tight. Here we go. Move these all down. This bad reputation I have is not really helping. So because I'm so evil, I'm bad, I can buy the spectrometer. Cool. I can buy the commando knife, the crowbar, the scavenger outfit. I definitely want the scavenger outfit. It's just so valuable. So this guy costs 500. It's not a problem. I am going to spend some money to get that. And I can buy as many items as I want. There's no limit. I do believe. Nope. It says buy one item. Oh, any number of times. Right, okay, so we're good. This crowbar, you know, if you guys have ever watched any games, crowbars are pretty dope. So, use when gaining at least one junk item. Gain one additional junk item. Yeah, that seems good. That's a 300 there. So we'll do a 2 and a 1. God. The thing, and now this is where the hard part of the game comes in, because the missions tracks at a 3, right? And if it jumps up by 2 this turn, we'll be okay, because we'll be next to the research station. However, if it jumps up by 1, then we're in this really awkward spot where we'd go, oh no, we'd be able to jump in the roadhouse. All right, we're going to be fine either way, as long as we have enough fatigue. And the last action I want to do, or do I want to do anything else here? Nothing needs to be healed. Yeah, I can sell an artifact here for a night. No. I don't think I need to heal it. Sure. I'll spend 200. Though I might need money to get into one of those locations. I'll heal off the damage on my person. That's what I'll do. Okay. So that was my first action, and my second action, I'll move to the White Lake. So that's the end of the turn. We go to the event deck. Here we go. If you're at the factory or the proving grounds, I'm not. Other location. So the only safe way across is that old rusty bridge, but the passage is guarded by rusty wolves snipers. And I am super bad. So I'm counting to 10 before I start shooting, says their leader, spitting at your feet. You curse them and leave. I gain a fatigue. Yep. So far it has not paid at all to be evil. Gaining fatigue here. I feel like, maybe they'd be like, oh no, we're so scared of you or something, but that's not what happened. Rumor time. Does it go up by 2 or 1? By none. So it's a new persistent thing, so it replaces the old one. There was some sort of accident. Until the cleaning crew arrives, we need to find ourselves a new base of operations. Choose one bunker. The research station, village, or roadhouse. Place the rumor token there. You cannot enter, relocate, or move there in any way. If there are scavengers at the location, they immediately move to another adjacent location. That's awful. That is just the worst. So the rumor token, we're going to put on the Roadhouse, only because if we were playing against another player, they know that there's no secrets in this area. They know I have to come here, so therefore they've shut down the safe zone, which is awful. Oh, what a jerk. Okay. I'm going to try and go for the government bunker, I guess. Though I'm just not really sure how much... yeah. Suffer a damage. And then I do an anomaly smart test of 4, and I can gain an equipment item. Yeah, that's not happening for me. I'm pretty dumb. The factory gives me reputation if I discard a mutant trophy or an artifact, which is kind of cool. Oh, do I want to go to Chernobyl and fight this phlegm? Seems bad. It wouldn't hurt to see what the government bunker's about. Okay. I'm gonna go 1, 2, and fight this phlegm. Here he is. Wow. Suffocating stench. Now, during this encounter, you may only reroll dice showing this symbol. So I might as well. I'm going to use my anomaly scanner, which ignores the ability of an anomaly. So screw you, bro. I have to do a... Oh, God, this guy's so bad for me. Why did I do this? I have to do a perception test of 3, and I have, 2. So let's just see what happens here. Rolling the dice. We got a plus, plus, minus, which is actually a 3. So we pass. And now we can make the test of, do I want to try and kill this guy for the chance at a super dope artifact? Though I would suffer quite a lot. And I have to reach a 3. If I impact with the Scream, my artifact, I can go up to 2. But that's it. And so I say to you now, I'm going to just move along or not fight him. We are done our turn. We just finished fighting the phlegm. So now we go to the event deck. Here I am. Wham! Are you at the Red Forest? No. Are you at the Misty Hill? No. Other location. Okay. You've entered a small wooden cottage. It looks like the inside has been ransacked. Perception 4. We're a 2. So, yeah, not looking great. Well, I'll be damned. Look at this. So we've got a 4 down to a 3, but our military binoculars, which we bought earlier, cancel out negatives for our perception. So we actually succeed here. You notice some indistinct footprints left in the dust. They lead you to a secret stash in the wall. Gain 2 junk items. Now our crowbar says, when gaining at least a junk item, I can add to it to gain another junk item. And I don't know how the junk items take up space, per se. I do not have a lot. But let's do it anyway, I guess. So I'm going to gain 3 junk items, which is obviously a lot. So take the top 3 cards here and see what we got. Anything I want to keep? We've got the Cossack Moonshine. It helps me with my my brain test, which is actually pretty solid. And I'm looking ahead. I see the power plant requires you to make a 4 test. So it's pretty dope. Okay. What else do we have here? Oxygen tank. This prevents the physical damage. We have the scavenger outfit though, so this is kind of redundant. And the technical records are reusable on the lightning bulb to stop a negative on that test. Now the screen gives us a +1, which is slightly different than you know, taking away a negative. So of these, some of them are worth a lot. Like this is worth like 600. Gosh. I do love these items, honestly. But they take up room in my bags, I believe. Yeah, I'm gonna just swap in the oxygen tank here. That's what I'll do. All right. Anyway, that obviously took a while. That was because of the event. Now we go to the rumors. My God. So it advances by 1. Okay. And the wind has thrown up clouds of radioactive dust. Choose a green or yellow location and place the rumor token there. Any scavenger that begins or ends their turn at that location suffers a damage. So obviously, we're going to put that on my location. So any player who begins or ends their turn, is that what it said? Yeah. So that sucks. We suffer 1 radiation damage. So guess what? I'm starting my turn. I suffer a radiation damage, but I'll pop it on the oxygen tank. Here we go. And this comes off. Okay. So I can try and get in the government bunker. I am almost positive I don't have what it takes to get in there. I have nothing of value. But being able to see what's in there is really important. However, we're at this interesting scenario where the emissions track is about to hit, and we're not going to be close to somewhere helpful. I'm going to try something a little crazy here because I think I need money. So I'm going to go 1 and 2 up, and that's my turn. So I moved up twice to try and get to safety for this thing. So first thing, we do an event check. And what do we got here? I have a bad reputation, obviously. Your buddies left you out to dry. They don't trust you. When the night comes, there's no one to stand watch while you sleep. You awoke in the middle of the night to a loud growling noise. You can't see anything in the overwhelming darkness, but you feel the presence of something wicked. The creature just circle around you, sniffling as if they're looking for something. In the morning, you find some of your loot missing. Discard all of your something trophies and food items. Fortunately, I have no food items, and I have no mutant trophies. I actually don't think that this is... I actually probably don't keep this. This is probably not a thing, but I don't know. Anyway, okay, well, it turns out being bad still doesn't pay, but I didn't have anything to lose, so great. And then we go to the rumors track. Advances by 1. So first things first, it advances by 1. I am going to duck in by taking 2 exhaust or 2 endurance up. So very good. And then we resolve that thing. So what happens is all the tokens that are on the board go away. I kind of think of it as like a massive pulse of radiation that's so powerful it just like kills everything on the map to reset it. So okay, and you go there. Very good. All the persistent effect ends, so those come on. And then we resolve this guy. Flip it over. So, where was I? I was going to be in Chernobyl, so I actually would have been okay if I was in Proving Grounds. If I didn't have enough energy to jump over, I actually would have suffered maximum damage, so that would have sucked, obviously. Anyway, we put 2 green anomalies. So we're going to go 1 and 2. We've got the barracks, the wetlands, and mutant on the quarry. We've got 2 mutant orange level, 1 and 2, on the White Lake, the Proving Grounds, and a Misty Hill for this guy here, which is here. Okay, and then we resolve this card as normal. So, when it rains, it pours, comrade, indeed it does. Choose 2 adjacent outdoor locations. All scavengers in any of these locations must assign damage to a chosen gear item. That sucks. But again, we're inside. I haven't played this before, and I'm respecting the omission, and I'm glad I am, because that shit's crazy. Okay. Oh yeah, right. These are cycling. I'm really bad at cycling these items, but I believe we're probably about here. I don't know. Here we go. What do we got? Okay. So, for my first action, I'm gonna do the camping action. There we go. Back down to 1. And then I can do some actions here. So, gosh. What can I buy? I can't buy anything, I'm so poor. I wish I could keep those items to sell. I'm just so happy with all of my items. Oh, God. Anyway, I don't think I do anything else here, really. I just get back my endurance, and I don't have any mutant trophies to sell, so I think that's it, honestly. So, yeah. So for my turn, I'm just going to go, if I exit here, I fight this guy. It's not the worst. I mean, at least I could sell him for some money. I still don't know what I need to get in Chernobyl. Although, actually, I guess I'm sort of just as close to get up to the Mission Observatory. There's an anomaly there, and I'm not good at fighting those. Like, I'm so much better at fighting physical confrontations. The anomalies are so hard for me. Gosh. Let's try it, though. I'm going to go 1-2 and fight this fella. We'll see what happens. Silver Nest. After defeating the Silver Nest, draw 1 mutant token. If it's a Rodantula Swarm, place it at your current location, otherwise discard it. Heavy duty. Okay. So we're doing a perception check of 3. And again, I've only got a 2, so like I've been getting really lucky with these, but let's just see what happens here. Look at that. I got lucky again. Can't believe I passed it. And now we can fight him. We need an intelligence of 2. So I think that's reasonable. I've got a 1. I'll use my... Well, let's see what we get first. So, we got a double minus, which is... Well, yeah. It's pretty shitty. That is not great. I guess I'm gonna... Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm gonna push it. So, I'm gonna bring this up to my 2. Reroll this dice here for a nothing. So right now we're at a 0. That needed to be a plus in order for me to succeed. I pushed it. So we're going to fail, which sucks. So we take 2 radiation damage and an endurance, and we don't kill him. So endurance goes up to 3, damn it. Radiation damage. So let's go ahead and we'll get rid of the oxygen tank and not take that. Okay. So that was my turn. I moved 1-2 up. So event time. Here we go. Chernobyl, nope. White Lake, no. Other location. You see a mutant through the binoculars. You receive a radio message. A group of scavengers wants to know if the coast is clear. Place 1 threat token at this location. So at my location. Got a lot of going on here. Kikamura is what that was. Choose. You reassure them the road is safe to travel. Reputation goes down. After a while, you hear the sounds of gunfire. You leave quietly. Or you warn them about the mutant. Thankfully, they pick another route. Unfortunately, that means you have to deal with the mutant yourself. Resolve an encounter with this mutant. I will, actually. I will resolve an encounter with this mutant. I don't think I can do this because I can't actually go down a reputation. So it's kind of like they don't even trust me. So let's see what a Kikamura has to offer in a test. Oops, here we go. If your lightning is, if your smarts is greater than 2, the confrontation test difficulty is 2. It's greater than 2. So I could bump mine up to 2. Wow, this guy is going to kick the shit out of me. Okay, we're doing a perception check, and we need to hit a 4, which is extremely hard considering I'm at 2. But I hit it. Look at that. Bam. Unbelievable. Pass. Now I can do a strength test of 4, and it's a valuable trophy, this one, so I'm going to go for it, for sure. See if we can get him here. Plus minus, so I'm going to do my integrated support. Once during your turn, you can force a test without fatigue. So let's see. Yep. Perfect. Oh, that was what I needed. A 3+ brings me to 4. So I get to keep this trophy, and I could sell it for 400, which is wonderful. It's not even my turn yet. We go to the rumor now. I'm getting the hang of it. It doesn't advance at all. Premature emission. Oh dear fucking God. Oh God, Comrade General Voldalia, according to our calculations, the emission is expected to happen tomorrow at the earliest. You need to learn to respect Zona, Babichkin. This isn't some equation you can solve. It's a primal element, a piece of chaos itself. Immediately resolve the emission. The emission deals 3 damage regardless of the sector. Ignore the damage scheme on the emission card. Restart the emission track. Place the new threat tokens and new items on the market board as with a standard emission. Wow. So I think I've kind of been doing that wrong. So the market board items only change, or no, they wipe. They wipe at the end of an emission, but every turn they shuffle along. Let me just check that. Oh, yeah, no, so I've kind of been doing that wrong. They don't shuffle down by 1 every time. They stay, and when you get rid of 1, you fill it, just straight up. But at the end of the emission, they all wipe. So anyway, I suffer 3 damage regardless, so that is not great. Alright, I'm going to throw 2 of these on my scavenger outfit to block 2 damage. And I'll leave 1 because ignore the impact effect of an artifact is so valuable. So, okay. So I take 1 damage anyway from the emission, and we resolve it as normal. So it sucks because we were at 0, so everything comes off. All these monsters come off. So let's just put them back. You go there. You guys go there, and you go there. So we ignore the damage rule, but everyone just suffers 3. So we've got 2 of these fellas. We got 1 at the quarry. We got 1 at the junkyard. And we have an anomaly at the frontier. And then we have Chernobyl gets a mutant. Misty Hill and the Proving Grounds both get anomalies. I'm at Misty Hill. That's terrible. And the Proving Grounds gets an anomaly as well. Okay, well that's terrible. Alright. Oh yeah, and then the items get wiped. Let's do this properly, shall we? Maintenance. Ooh, waterproof boots. That's amazing. Items you can wear are cool because they... Ooh, a gun. Alright. Well, it's my turn again. Here we go. I wanted to see what I needed to get into that place, so I'm going to attempt to move into the mission observatory. And the lock requires discard $500 and a orange anomaly. Well, I don't have one of those. An orange artifact. Is this an orange artifact, the one I have? Oh my god. So I don't have enough money to get in. So that's fine. But I actually, if I sell this trophy here, I can actually have enough money, and if I discard my Scream, I will be able to get in. So that's actually pretty sweet. Now the Ball Lightning is definitely... Oh my god, the Misty Hill has a really interesting effect. Wow. Okay. Very impressive. I didn't realize that. Okay. So for my second action, I'm going to resolve the action at the Misty Hill. So I'm going to take a damage, which I can't block because it's a blue damage. Nothing blocks that. I could use my sponge to change it, but my scavenger outfit, again, I want to protect. It says do a smarts test of 3, or whatever this is. I really got to remember what this... let me tell you what it is for real. Willpower of 3, and I'm a 3. Plus, plus, minus, bam, we're good. I gain a yellow artifact. Wham! Here we go. Magma. If you fail a melee test during a mutant encounter, defeat the mutant instead, you still take the damage. That's pretty sweet. I'm not really sure why I did that, but I guess I can sell it, which is cool. Anyway, that's my turn. I tried to go in and then I, yeah. Okay, event time. Here we go. Are you a bad reputation? Yes, I am. This keeps getting me here. You should have listened to your gut and left those barrels alone. Your hands have a metallic sheen to them now, and the effect is starting to spread. You'll die if you don't do something quick. You may discard 1 medicament item to automatically pass the following test. Medicament? Oh, I see in the marketplace there's a medicament. Okay, nope. I gotta do a brain test of 4, so maybe I'll get lucky. I can increase it by 1 if I want, but did you say minus minus? Because that's actually what it was, and I failed. So I take I actually heal endurance. That's okay. And then I take 2 damage. Ow. And then I relocate to the research station. Down I go. Okay, well, what a sudden turn of events we've just had. Obviously, we went from here, trying to get into the place we wanted to, down to the research center, which is, you know, even if we travel the fastest we go, we can get there in 2 turns, which is not great. We've also taken a shed load of damage, thanks to that sudden emission bullocks, so... But we're at the research station, so let's go ahead and, for our first action, we'll rest. So we decrease our endurance back down to 1. We can heal something here, so let's sell. So I'm going to sell the Kikamura for 600, which is obviously pretty sweet. And I'm not sure if I actually, like, need money to get in places. I think I'm going to sell the anomaly scanner. Yeah, I think it's time. That sells for 700. And I was thinking of selling the magma. Oh no, because I want to discard that if I go up there, right? Okay. What else can I do? I can heal some damages, so let's spend 5 800 ruples to heal back 4 damage. Okay. That leaves me with 600, which I feel like is a fairly good number. I don't want to... The sponge is not very useful because converting damage doesn't help me when I'm keeping my scavenger outfit. So sure, let's pitch the sponge. We're getting crazy. So 400 we get back. So we got $1,000. And what can we buy up here? First aid kit's obviously pretty nice. A repair kit. Repair 1 damage on a non-artifact item. We can use that multiple times, actually. Get our scavenger outfit back. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. For 300, yeah, that's pretty dope. So, take a $5 and put back in 200. And yeah, I mean, let's go ahead and pop this here and take off. Let's actually, I'll just put 2 on it. Heal my... Oh no, actually, you know what? Pardon me, because I can heal, I can repair items with money. So maybe I want to do that here. I can pay $100 to repair 1 damage. So let's pay $200. And there we go. Take off that. So that was all just 1 action. I mean, it's a pretty good action because we've kind of restored ourselves to a state of being able to make it out in this dangerous world. So now maybe I go for the government bunker. I mean, gosh, I don't know. In order to get up there, I needed an artifact, and I needed a some money, I think. I'll just check again. Yeah, it was $500 and an artifact. So to get up there, we could actually go through the green for the most part. Yeah, we could go 1, 2. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to go 1 to the barracks, and that's my turn. So event card for a green, though, so not quite so scary. If you're in the frontiers, nope. If you're in the junkyard, no other location. A cold wind chills you to the bone. It's been days since you saw another human being. What a godforsaken place this is. You sigh heavily and continue on your lonely way. You may relocate to any adjacent location. If you do, gain a thing. What is that? If I relocate, I don't have to fight this guy. No matter what, I have to go through that ball lightning, so sure, I'll relocate here so I don't have to fight that guy. Relocating is not the same as moving. You take a rumors card. It advances the track by 1. So up we go. And the background radiation keeps fluctuating. I'm curious if and when it will stabilize. Choose. All scavengers on outdoor locations either suffer 1 or heal 1. I think I have to suffer 1. I think that, yeah, I'll take a damage. And then I'll actually just put that on my repair kit instead. So, okay. I'd love to heal 1. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay. That's the turn. So I'm going to move, my turn again. I'm going to, God. I bet you this ball lightning is going to just absolutely fucking destroy me, but here we go. The other option, no. Okay, ball lightning. Here we go. Aberrant influence. Each time you fail a test during this encounter, heal. It's kind of cool. Perception of 3. It's not the worst. I am a 2. Let's see what we got here. That's a 3. Now we can choose to fight him with a light bulb. Hell no. We're running away. Nice. We avoided detection and therefore don't need to confront him. I'm going to move into the... oh no, that was my full turn. 1, 2 up. So turn ends. We're going to draw a event card. Yellow. We are at the Misty... something? Misty Hill. That's another location. There are hundreds of bats deformed by radiation hanging from the ceiling. You try and sneak out of its lair unnoticed. It's a strength test of 4 against a mutant. So I'm actually a 3. So yeah, let's see what happens. It's a plus plus minus, so that actually is a 4. So we pass. You sneak past the bats. In the far corner of the lair, you find an artifact covered in guano. Gain a yellow artifact. That's awesome. It is the Ice Shard. Heal 1 weakness. This is extremely valuable. Healing a weakness is what you get. It's a permanent -1 to a stat when you reach maximum damage. So it's actually pretty solid. We're going to go to the rumor. We are advancing the track by 1. And it says here, remove 1 mutant token from the board and replace it with an anomaly token. If there are no mutants on the board, choose a location and place a thing there. So I guess we'll take this little guy here and replace him with a anomaly. I don't like anomalies. I'm all about killing mutants, bro. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please consider supporting the channel by liking this video or subscribing to the channel, and especially hitting that bell icon. Feel free to leave comments in the comments section below. I love talking with you guys. Until next video, I'll see you then. Thanks.